Stay at Home Dad, Chapter 3. Chapter 3. So I'm gonna need a lawyer, I said. Good thing you married one then, my wife Julianne said. We were sitting at the kitchen table about to dig into a pizza that had just arrived. Carly was in her booster seat, sipping from a bendy straw and stacking a half dozen thin strips of pizza I cut for her into a towel. Julianne had been home for 15 minutes. Time enough for her to change into sweats and a t-shirt to decompress from her job as a partner in a high-end Dallas law firm, and for me to explain our day right up to the butte end of my conversation with Detective Bell. Guy was a total jerk, I said, slapping 2 pieces of pizza onto my plate. Carly eyed me suspiciously. She picked up on the fact when we spelled words in her presence, there was a reason for it. Did you just spell a bad word? She asked. No. Then what was it you were spelling? I looked at Julian. I blamed her for birthing an intelligent child. Your daddy just likes to spell, honey, she said, sliding into the chair across from me. Makes him feel smart. Carly nodded as if yes, she recognized my need to feel smart. Then went back to building her leaning tower of pizza. And they impounded the van? Julian asked. Yes, I said. I got Cedric to take us over to get the rental. Then I had to go and buy another car seat to get us home. When was the last time you saw Benny? Julian asked, picking up the glass of Shiner Light I poured for her. I say glass because if I ever even suggested that Julian Winters might drink beer from a bottle, I would probably never be given the opportunity to sleep with her again. She's kind of weird that way. Don't even know. Guess. I thought about it. I could remember plenty of times in high school seeing his ugly mug staring at me from the other side of the line. And I certainly recall the night he turned my knee into silly putty. In a small town like Rose Petal, I saw him once in a while, but it was always in passing and we didn't speak. It was uncomfortable, and both of us hurried to be the first one to look away. Maybe about a month ago, I said. Saw him coming out of the Lilas as I was driving by, but I hadn't spoken to him since high school, I bet. And remind me who he ended up marrying again? Julian asked with an amused smile. You know who he married, Jules? No, my memory is failing me, Deuce. She sipped from the beer, her eyes wide. Who? Yeah, Daddy? Yeah, Daddy, Carly chimed in. Who? He married Shayna, I said and bit off a chunk of pizza. Ah, yes, Julian said as if it was coming back to her. Shayna Lillihan, your first love. Stop. Shayna, Carly said and looked at me. Who's Shayna? I glanced at Julian and shaking my head. My wife was beautiful, smart, and funny. Sandra Bullock with an attitude, not much to complain about, really. But she did love to see me squirm, and she could poke the needle with the best of them. Shayna was someone I used to know, I said. I pointed to the tower of pizza. Could you have at least a few bites? Sure, Carly said. She grabbed the top piece, crumpled it in her mouth, and smiled. Shayna was your friend, right, Daddy? Julian chuckled and raised a glass in my direction before taking a drink. Shayna, Lily, and I dated our junior and senior years of high school. Everyone thought we would get married. Hell, I thought we'd get married. But after I busted up my knee and my dreams of being a football star at Texas A&M went up in smoke, Shayna went up in smoke too. Somewhere along the line, she ended up with Benny. Though Julian and I ended up together, I had the misfortune of not having any idea who she was in high school, a fact she still enjoyed bringing up. All things All things considered, looking at the two women I now shared my life with, I got the better end of the deal and then some. Yes, kiddo, she was my friend, I said, but I haven't seen her in a long time. Carly nodded like she already knew that and returned her attention to her pizza. Don't worry, Julian said, eyeing me over her glass. It's a bunch of noise over nothing. You didn't kill him, and when they do the processing, they'll figure that out. It'll all go away. I grunted. Julianne wasn't a criminal attorney. She handled complex civil stuff, and I trusted her opinion, but not much ever went away in Rose Petal. Carly pointed toward our front window. Someone's here. Visitors excited her like nothing else. But be it the mailman or the UPS guy or something selling something, she treated each and every arrival at our front door like Santa Claus. And she was right. A giant black Lexus was parked at the curb in the front of the house, and a man was exiting the vehicle. Thin, tan-skinned, frosted blonde hair that was combed back and hung down to his shoulders, a matching golden around his chin and mouth. His slate gray suit clashed with his alligator boots and bright pink tie. Hit me over the head, I said. Julianne picked up her empty beer bottle, clenched it by the neck, ready to take a swing. Wait, why? So I don't have to talk to Billy Cadwell.